This is Tutorials by Chantal, and thank you for joining me for another lesson. In today's video, I'm going to show you how GPOs, which is Group Policy Object, are used to restrict certain actions from users. To make things simple today, I'm just going to show how you can restrict users from accessing the control panel and being able to change wallpaper. So as you can see, I have 3 of my other client PCs up, which is Vista, and you see it has wallpaper assigned to it. Win 7 also has its own wallpaper attached to it, and XP. As you can see, each one have their own different wallpapers. Well, at the end of this video, it will not be like that. Each one of them will have the same wallpaper. I will not have access to change it. So firstly, you need to do is go to our server, so you can just minimize the servers by the time. Just minimize, and on our server 08, we go to Start, Administrative Tools, and go to Group Policy Management. From here, you see the domain, thechantal.com. So just click on this button. Again, we go on the domain down until we see the default domain policy. From here, we right click on that and we click Edit. Here you'll see 2 options come out: computer configuration and user configuration. As you can see, when you click on each one of them, a brief description of what each one does comes up. But that's for the tutorial today. I'm going to use user configuration. So we click on policies and we go, so you can just open this a little bit. Administrative policies and control panel. So you can just right click on control panel and we click prohibit access to control panel. We just double click it and we click enable, apply, and OK. Okay, since I say I'm going to restrict the control panel and have each client have a default desktop, I could just minimize this for the meantime. Minimize, and here I have an image. This is the image I want all the clients to see when they log on. So in order to do that, I need to create a new folder and place the image inside of the folder, and we can rename this new folder wallpaper. From here, we have to share this folder, so we click share with everyone. We add, and we leave it as reader only. Share, and this is the name of the network path, so I can just copy. Okay, you can copy it from here. It's done. So now go back, properties, sharing. I just copy the network path for later. Copy. Okay. So we can close off this one by the time, and we can go back to here. From next step, we need to do is create a new group policy object. So right click on this and click new, and since it's wallpaper we're changing, again we can name it wallpaper. and click OK. So when you click on the option, here you will see the wallpaper and you'll see all the settings that is in that policy. So from here we right click, edit, and again user configuration, policies, administrative tools, go to desktop, and here's a list of all the options you want to restrict the users from doing. So we have any options here? Not really, so you can go back. From here we click on desktop bar, we enable, and here we paste the little part of the wallpaper. In addition, we need to include the name of the image, which is iRobot, and ensure that you put the type of image it is, which is JPEG, and you can leave it centered, apply, and OK. You could come out from this, you could close this off. So from this point, one more thing I forgot to do is you go back to edit, go back to wallpaper and edit. You go back to user policies, administrative tools, stop, and display. Right, so we need to enable these options as well, so you can edit, change your picture, sorry. So you double click, enable, apply, okay. Again, you can prevent, change the wallpaper, enable, apply, okay. Any other options? Nope, I think that's it. We can hide the desktop tab as well, so you can enable that. Enable, apply, and okay. So I think that should be it. We close off this again, and from wallpaper again we go to GPO status, enable. From here you're supposed to see all the settings. And close that off. All the settings, details, scope. So there are two ways you can enforce what just took place. You can do it from here, or the easier way is just to do it to the command prompt. Minimize this, that, command prompt, and the command we enter in is GP update space / and force, and press enter. By the time that's updating, I can just log off all these client server PC, sorry. can just log off. Back to the server. See, computer policy update has completely successful. So you can just minimize this, and you can just wait a few seconds while the other clients reboot. So to log into our PCs, as you can see, Vista is up with the changes. Let's log into Win 7 quickly. Voila, and so you can right click this now, can change, so you can contact the system administrator. If you go to start, there's no control panel option anywhere. Same thing here. So this basically takes me to the end of my tutorial. Hope it was insightful, and please join me for other videos. Thank you.